Hello everybody, Lokimagics, another day, another video, but this is Doom Tower episode 6, so let's just get right into it. Last episode we stopped at secret room number 8, and in this episode we made our way toward the Magnum Dragon, floor 80, and I can't help it, man, I still can't take this boss serious, he's just too easy. Alright guys, don't get me wrong here, I know a lot of people are struggling in Doom Tower, so I'm not trying to poke fun at that aspect. What I'm just trying to say is this boss right here just seems way too easy, right? All you have to do is provoke him and you're good to go. I think it was Manable, he showcased a war chief, legendary, pretty much soloing this guy because he constantly puts up that provoke, right? So it's kind of disappointing. I don't know, I wish this boss was a little bit more intricately designed so we really could sink in some theory crafting, but that wasn't the case. It is what it is, so all we could do is move on to the next part. And then from there we made our way to secret room number 9, which was a huge relief because it was demon spawn faction only and they have tons of good champions, so thank God this room wasn't too difficult for me. This secret room here I feel like wasn't too difficult because we're using demon spawn faction only, right? And if you beat faction wars, I'm pretty sure you can beat this room. It wasn't that of a difficult challenge, especially if we got Duchess. Like I feel like Duchess is really MVP when it comes to Doom Tower, and I can see why they tried to nerf her before, and I'm glad they didn't because seriously man, Duchess is a key player. But you know, if you guys are struggling in secret rooms, I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's really content for spenders, not for everyone, but you know, I get it. Anyways, moving on. We just got our 9th fragment, feeling good, everything's sweet in the game, we're just moving along, and then we make our way to the Nether Spider. Now hands down, this one here has to be the hardest boss in this game, 100% without a doubt. So I'm not even gonna lie, this boss right here, hands down, is probably the hardest boss in the game. I mean, if you can nuke it down, you're gonna be good to go, right? You can see also that Septimus is also very good in this content because that A1 just destroys these enemies. They're very squishy and it saves you from having to use a lot of your cooldown. So it really helps out. And Lydia, man, if you guys don't have her, please get her. I know that's easier said than done, but this defense down and weekend plus that strength vent is so good because you can see Kodar right here almost depletes the whole turn meter, and she would have definitely died without that strength and debuff. So definitely try to get your Lydia as soon as you can, and we're using the nuke strategy. I'm pretty sure there's a way to deal with those spiders in a different type of team comp, but I guess right now everybody is just more focused on just clearing out Doom Tower. So I know eventually we'll get tons of guys on that, but this is how I beat it. Just pretty much nuked it down. I really don't see any other way as of right now, but that doesn't mean there isn't any other way. So look forward to more guides on that. Alright, so you're like, man, we finally beat the Nether Spider, the last form. Don't gotta deal with it anymore. I got this because he's the hardest boss in Doom Tower, right? Wrong. Let me tell you, man, these floors are starting to get much harder. So let me show you how I've been dealing with these floors. Without a doubt, these floors are getting much more difficult. These Valkyries plus Martyr and Angar, I forgot what his name is, I think that's his name, but regardless, right, these dudes are super tough. They're just, look, they're just killing us, but because I have such a strong Duchess, we're able to withstand this, and also with Umbro with the provoke, and everyone here is just here to support Seer to nuke them down, and that's how I've been beating a lot of the floors. I'm not sure how everyone else is doing it, but Seer seems to be the main component to getting through a lot of this content when it comes to Doom Tower. So hopefully you guys have a Seer out there. I'm sure there's like many other ways, warlords to, you know, like mess with their cooldowns, some torments. I'm sure there's tons of different strategies people are using. This is just what I'm using, so I wanted to show you guys. Like, this team could take a beating and they survive, and it's pretty much like a rinse and repeat, right? Get beat down, revive, buff up, use Seer, try to kill as much as you can. If it doesn't work, then just keep doing it, because luckily nobody on that side heals. If there were healers on this side, it will probably be a little bit more challenging. So I don't know how far I could progress in the rooms using this team comp. It's still working, so I'm going to keep trying this till it fails. But as of right now, this is what I'm using. I don't know if this will make it all the way to floor 120, but we will see. But just letting you know how I've been beating Doom Tower as of late. The last thing on the list is secret room number 10. And honestly, guys, like, this was HP champions only, and of course I had very good champions, so this wasn't hard for me. And I think that's where I start to kind of get a bad taste in my mouth, and it's only because Doom Tower is new content, so everybody's enjoying it right now. But if you really think about it, right, I feel like Faction Wars was a little bit more challenging. I know I spent a lot of money, so a lot of content for me is pretty easy at this point. But the point is, I really feel like the design of Doom Tower is what I don't like, because the bosses are a little bit of a joke. Some of them could be cheese, some of them is kind of hard, I guess, I don't know. But overall, the bosses are kind of a pushover, right? The only really hard content in Doom Tower is the secret rooms, is because you have to have a wide roster, you got to have a lot of champions, and I don't know if I really like that. I really don't know if that's what Doom Tower was intended to be. I just have mixed feelings about it. I wish the bosses was a little bit more challenging, and I wish the secret rooms wasn't as hard to clear for many people because of these requirements, right? So I'm a little bit torn. I know it's new content, a lot of people's enjoying it, so I'm not trying to talk bad about it, but that's just my thoughts on it after getting this far in Doom Tower. We still have a lot of rooms to go, so we don't know what the final verdict will be. I'm interested to see how everybody feels about it if we do clear room 120. So we'll see. But this is it for this video. So you guys take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care and peace.